Let's all face it, 2022 hasn't gone exactly as we all hoped for the Detroit Lions season. But here at Lions Talk Live, we've dived into the mess, into the lurk, into the swamp to try to dig up a few positive things for us all to consider before this weekend's contest against the Dallas Cowboys. So without any further ado, let's get into today's Lions Talk Live. Well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I am your host, Dan Thornton. This is Lions Talk Live. And if you're new here, please, pretty please, consider subscribing to the channel, maybe leaving a like, and turn on that notification bell. All these things help the channel to grow. We enjoy bringing you daily content on your Detroit Lions. So with that being said, let's get on to today's topic, which is the Detroit Lions 2022 rookie class. I'm sure it doesn't go without being said that the Lions have had some struggles over past years, bringing forth a lot of success through the draft. Perhaps not since the draft of Tracy Stroggins and so many other late-round gems that turned into home runs in the mid-90s for the Lions have we seen the potential for a Lions class to succeed like this one is. What does that mean? Well, let's get into that. Whether it be to injuries, whether it be to just beating out other people on the team, Detroit Lions 2022 rookie class is starting to shape up to be a very impactful one. We all know that Adian Hutchenson was drafted number 2 overall, and the standout from Michigan has come on to start for the Detroit Lions. He's been up or down like most rookies. He had a breakout historic performance in the first half against Washington. After that, he's been hit or miss. But we all probably are aware of Malcolm Rodriguez, Kerby Joseph, to name just a few. But with this weekend's game against Dallas, it looks like Paschal will also get onto the field. We don't anticipate him starting. It'll probably be some time before he starts. But the second round pick is going to go on the other side from Hutchinson and add a sorely needed depth for pass rush for this team. The first 2 weeks of the season, I'm sure all Lions fans could say, hey, the pass rush looks great. But since Jonathan Kaminsky and other players became injured and went out, the pass rush has become rather silent. With Paschal being added to the lineup, it is the feelings here at Lions Talk Live that we're going to see the pass rush take it up a notch. Will that mean we'll get a ton more sacks? Probably not. But does that mean we'll get a little bit more athletic and more depth? Yes, I think that we can all agree we will. It's also our anticipation, probably within a few games, maybe 4 to 5, Paschal will show why he was an all-SEC selection, a captain for his college team, multiple different seasons, and why the Lions were so high on drafting him. Remember, this is a guy who many had going in the first round, but because of some health issues, the Lions were able to get him early in the second round. Him and Hutchinson would give the Lions 2 bookend rookie ends that they could build around for years. Now, let's talk about a few other rookies who are either starting or getting significant minutes already at this point in the rookie seasons. Talking about more rookies playing for the Lions, since day one, Malcolm Rodriguez has been on the field as one of the starting linebackers for Detroit, and his play has been very exemplary. While he has not been perfect, much like Joseph, Hutchinson, and our anticipation is for Paschal too, he's going to grow through fire, make his errors, but think about that. You're talking about 4 out of the 11 starters for the Detroit Lions being from this year's rookie class. All of them have their strengths, all of them have some weaknesses, but all of them, through attrition, we would probably project are going to improve exponentially by the end of the year. I don't think anybody listening is going to have a problem with it. I don't think anybody's going to say these players are going to be worse by the end of the year. So for the Detroit Lions, a team that we're still projecting to have 6 wins by the end of this year, they're building for the future. They got Paschal. They got Rodriguez. They've got, let's be honest, Jeff Okudah is more or less on his rookie season when you look at amount of games played. He's just getting towards the end of a rookie campaign. So with all these guys getting meaningful minutes, the future could be bright for the Detroit Lions defense. We all know Tracy Walker was a captain for the team and an impact player, but unfortunately, he tore his Achilles and he's out for the rest of the season. That also did open up a doorway for rookie third-round pick Kerby Joseph. Joseph has started, and according to Pro Football Focus, while he didn't grade out towards the top line of most rookie safeties, he definitely had his strong moments in the limited playing time he's received, plus his start against New England. It is our anticipation here that with continued minutes, continued growth, you're going to see him pick up his play further and further. Remember, coming out of college, this kid was known as a ball hawk, very athletic, but needed time to grow, needed time to get experience and further his career and understandings how to play his position. With that being said, we're talking about an athlete who has an instinct that very few people can teach. He knows how to go get the ball and how to disrupt plays. He doesn't yet know how to read coverages the best, opposing offense is the best. So, given more experience, it's our anticipation here at Lions Talk Live, you're going to see a much improved player by the end of the season. I'm sure everybody is aware that there's still yet another rookie who potentially will be starting for Detroit at some point this season, and that's wide receiver standout that we traded up for in the first round with Minnesota to take number 12 overall, Jameson Williams. Coming off an ACL tear in the national championship game in January, most people who've had that injury would say it takes you 8 to 12 months to really fully recover. He seems like he's on pace, with the Lions being, careful with him, to make a return and play potentially 5 or 7 games this season. If the Detroit Lions can get him healthy, get him out of the field, and if he does indeed earn a starting spot along with Joshua Paschal, think about that. Out of the 7 players drafted by the Detroit Lions, 5 of them will have become starters this year. If they don't this year, it's my anticipation by next year, but I'm going to hold form and say I believe all of them by the end of the year will be starting for the Detroit Lions. Does this mean we're going to go beyond 6 wins? Probably not, but it does mean a defense that was abysmal at the start of the year has got some strong, solid young players to build around, and that offense just got a little bit more explosive. So what do you think of the Detroit Lions rookie class? If you can, jump into the comment section below, leave your thoughts. Do you think Paschal is going to end up offsetting Hutchenson and give offenses a little bit more trouble, who they can block and focus on, who they can chip, etc.? Do you think Kerby Joseph is going to become a legitimate starter for this team and a ball hawk? Malcolm Rodriguez, the star of HBO's Hard Knocks, continues to trend upwards, continues to grow and develop. Well, what are your thoughts on him? Is he going to keep developing, and will he become the middle linebacker for the Detroit Lions in future seasons? Jameson Williams, is he going to be a boom or a bust? We all know he's fast. We all know he can separate from almost anybody out there on the defense. But what are your thoughts? Was he a reach by the Detroit Lions? Should they have gone defense instead of after him with the number 12 pick in last spring's draft? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, pretty please help the channel grow. Consider subscribing, leaving a like, and we'll see you all tomorrow on another Lions Talk Live. Take care and enjoy your day.